QuickBooks advisor, expert. Barryaccountants.ie is our website. Virtually all our clients are on QuickBooks here. We started off with the desktop version 25 years ago. We moved to the online version about 5 years ago. Initially, it wasn't strong enough for us to move there, so we backed off. But now it is. It's great. The online version won't work unless you have a smartphone or Android. And there's lots of little add-ons you can do. Like there's an app for keeping track of your mileage if you're a company director driving from A to B, or you've staff out driving around. Secondly, there is a app that you can photograph the bills, and you'll find the way into the QuickBooks as well. It saves an awful lot of chasing up for bits of paper. Okay, plus it claims the VAT automatically, but there's programming all the time. You do need to invest in it. It will make you money. It should cut accountants' bills. You don't need to change accountants to us or anything, but you certainly would want to just anyway, make sure your accountant's keeping up with everything. And they probably are. At all the conferences now, there's always a talk about online accounts packages and things like that, so everyone's going to move that way. Okay, I'm just going to click on the sharing. Okay, show you some of the things we're coming across. So this is like the sample company. Okay, and basically what happens is most people get lost when they come on here. Now, but okay, today I'm just going to show you around what's on it, because an awful lot of people get onto it and they deal with one or two things. Okay, the first thing, you see this little cog here on the right? If you click in there, you can kind of limit what other people see. So I'll give an example. Okay, the cog is important and this little plus sign is important. Those two things, no matter what happens, if you lead yourself back to there, you'll get yourself fixed. I'm going to hit the plus, okay? So there's the weekly timesheet. Now I have electricians, I have other accountants, engineers and all that, whether guys and girls working for them. Sometimes they're in the office next door, sometimes they're out on the road. But they, again, can have a little icon on their phone. They put in what they did today or what customers they dealt with. Okay, and once they put it in, it ends up here on the screen. Okay, and once it's on the screen, the person back in the office can issue bills, keep track of the amount of time going into the job, compare that to budget. At least they know what the staff have been at. Okay, at least they know what themselves have been at. I fill this out every day myself, so you can go back over things, see what you did, issue a bill, explain why your bill is so high. It goes on. At least you're keeping track of your time. See where you're wasting time. Okay, so that's a huge part. The timesheets. Now the timesheet is on the top version. So you might hear some people are using QuickBooks for the keeping track of time, and you say, God, I don't have that. There's 3 versions. It's got a real basic version, call it A, too basic, okay? I wouldn't insult an old lady by saying it's for old ladies, okay? So that's too basic. The next one is Essentials. That covers 90% of what you want anyway. And the third one includes the timesheets, which is the Plus, QuickBooks Online Plus. I prefer that one. The timesheet element is huge, where people explain what they did. And a great question to ask a staff member is, tell us why we need you, So it helps them out as well, because at least they can say, well, look, all the work I've done for you. You build out X amount belongs to me. So not really needed for pubs or anything. But in saying that, people work down their hours when they work, at least they're keeping track of it. It's coming at you. You don't have to keep writing things into diaries and everything like that. Okay? So that plus sign there on the top right is what I said. You can just give employees or various members access to that element or other elements, but the timesheet is a huge one. Okay. I think I might just zone on that one today. The other thing I'd say is on reports. Go back here every Thursday anyway. There's tons of reports that it'll give you. Okay. Look, I'm blind with them. Well, I'll give you an idea, right? There's a profit loss and balance sheet, which you're used to seeing. The sales reports, there's who owes you money. There's who you owe money to. There's money that came in versus what you billed. There's how much VAT you owe. There's how much VAT you paid. There's bank ins and outs. There's sales by location, sales by staff member. It'll blind you, okay? Employees, the time they did last week, last month, this year to date, and so on. You see this thing here, custom reports. Now, I like that because you can choose a report that means something to you. I always ask people, what do you need to know? And if they say, I need to know everything, they don't, okay? Week to week, they need to know certain things, perhaps even day to day, month to month, other things, and year to year. Okay, so let's say every quarter I might need to see the profit and loss and balance sheet. How much have we sold? What did it cost us? What do we make or what do we not make? Who do we owe money to? Who are we owed money from? How much VAT do we owe? But week to week, it might just be what did the staff do? That's the time report. It might be who do we owe money to? It might be what are our sales this week? Do we have a break-even target? It could be sales this week might be enough. They might know, for instance, that they're not making money until their sales are over 10,000. So if they get an email to their phone Friday evening when they're in the bar, restaurants, sales the week and gives a figure like 11,000, it's a feel-good factor. If it's 7,000, they'll have to add a bit on the following week to get it over the line, or question why didn't we hit our targets? Maybe there was a bank holiday on the Monday and no one was there. But it's reducing the amount of surprises. This custom reports is where we choose out of all these reports what we want to know about, and then you schedule them to come to you every week, day, month, year, quarter, whenever. That can be sorted again. So that's the type of thing we set up. It's the type of thing people don't expect. They love it. You can update it and change things. Say, I don't need to know that thing anymore. I need to know this. It can go to different people. It's great, I'm telling you now. Unbelievable. All right. So that's it for today. I'm looking at my time limit. I'm approaching the end. So our own website, if you want to know more, is Barryaccountants.ie. But when you're there, as it opens up now, in all its glory, okay, you go to move your accounts online, okay, and we do training, we do it online, and we do it over the internet. So here we have a list of trades, move your accounts, Quickbooks Online. We have a free phone number, 1-800-476-984. It'll ring my mobile, you'll get straight to me, whereas it'll ring at my desk if I've that diverted. And if for some reason I don't answer it, there's a voicemail, okay? And if I receive and all that, gotta help me. But effectively, we have our details here, okay? So there's the one for tradesmen, all the details there. It's here's the price. People like the old price thing. It's about 250, I think, isn't it? Should be there. Oh yeah, for only 500 plus VAT, we'll set you up and get you trained. Okay, but if you just need training, it's 250 plus VAT. And then there's all these items it includes. Okay, so unlimited support for the year, 1 year money back guarantee. These webinars, they're free anyway, but they're no use to you unless you know what we're talking about. We'll move you up to Quickbooks Online if you already have the software. We'll update your existing QuickBooks. Moving online, that's an ordeal in itself. There's lots of little things that go on before we actually move you up there. And then when we move you up here, lots of things have to be checked. But anyway, take a look at that website. So if you go on to Barryaccountants.ie and move to QuickBooks Online, I must check the font on that and see what the crack is. Bye for now. I think we're done.